Hello everybody, PsyStarcraft here. God damn it, fucking kids and their goddamn rock and roll music. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there is some loud music going outside my window, and I am an old senior citizen, and I do not appreciate it. Oh my goddamn kids and their dubstep. Fucking shit. Anyway, this is a replay. I'm PsYStarcraft. I am in the top left as the red Zerg, and in the bottom right is the blue Protoss named Breeze. And it should be a breeze to beat him in StarCraft. Am I right? Oh my god, I'm so polite. So already... Oh! If you guys saw the last video, the guy called me a faggot. Now, of course, I don't use that word. I made the mistake of using that word years ago in one of my first ever casts, and you guys did not enjoy it. I've become a lot more sensitive to the word, and it's not a great word to say, but in that situation, I was just quoting someone else. I am a big fan of the gays. Very much so. Yeah, I kind of want a gay roommate, to be honest, but, you know, whatever. Not gay myself, but I think it'd be fun. He could make me fabulous. Help me with the ladies. Shit, like I need help with the ladies. Anyway, Breeze is scouting me in the top left. He's going to try to deny my 15 expansion, but of course, I cannot be... Shut the fuck up, you goddamn music! Jesus Christ! You fucking shit! God, Jesus. AIDS! Eat shit, probe. So I was able to get my 15 hatch down. I did kind of forget to put my Overlord over this hatchery. If you're going to be risky and do this against Protoss, you should at least have the Overlord over it and be ready to try to stop any cannon blocking, or cannoning rather. Block any cannoning. I am good at English today. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on that, keeping an eye on the probe, sending this guy whenever I see him going back down there. And, like I've told you guys before, like, I like when they try to pylon and cannon me out, because I feel like if I defend against it, and I'm pretty good at it, that I'll win the game. But in the last video I cast where someone tried to cannon me out, I actually ended up losing my expansion, but winning the game with a Nidus, so that's fine. You guys all made fun of me about how I always say that, but then I never actually stop the cannoning. But I do see the Forge just now coming up. Looks like he went for Nexus first. He really has two routes when he sees me expand like this with a 15 hatch. He can try to go Forge first and cannon me out, or he knows I'm not going to have links for a long time and he can go Nexus first. And in this case, he chose to go Nexus first. And I'm just fine with that, man. Unless he takes a quick third, I should be pretty far ahead. Well, not pretty far ahead, but at least a little bit ahead, unless he comes in with some kind of timing. But feeling good about this game already. I mean, when you get to expand for free against a Protoss player, you're going to feel good about the game. But my minerals are going to be a bit low because I was running that drone a lot. It's so weird. Like, I was running this single drone around, just making sure he didn't cannon me, and if he did, try to blocking key cannon spots. And just because of that, I can notice that my minerals are a bit off. Just like the 50 or 100 that drone would have mined if he wasn't blocking. Affects all of my timings, and I mean, it doesn't like throw me out of whack. It's super bad. It's just weird that you can notice. Super bad. It's just weird that you can notice just from a single drone. So the Cybernetics core is going up. This Overlord's going to be my scout for later. I didn't move it away far enough, though. He can actually see that. You want to keep it near the edge, so if he does ambush you with a Stalker, your Overlord doesn't die. Queen is out on the field getting Link Speed as well. This is going to be my pretty standard build where I go Link Speed and then I follow up with Overlord Speed. Whoa! Why am I just now noticing that the gas symbols are different for each race? That's cool! Holy shit! I am using one Link to chase this probe. Looks like he kind of lost track of him. You're not a very smart little guy, are you? No, you're not. Pretty cute, though. I can't do like the pro GSL, like, wow type camera work, but you know, whatever. My inject has just popped, my first inject. I like to max out on drones with my first inject before I use that 100 gas for Overlord Speed, because I feel like drones are a lot more important than Overlord Speed, just because you don't have to scout incredibly early. I mean, I usually scout pretty early, but it's still, you know, it's still pretty early. I don't even know what I'm saying. What am I saying today? Two gases coming up. This guy's just kind of chilling here, and I don't even know if this guy has a Stalker. It doesn't look like he has a Stalker. He's not getting... Okay, so what is he doing if he doesn't have a Stalker? Okay, that's what he's doing. I don't know why he couldn't get a Stalker to kill this Overlord, though. Once my speed comes, this Overlord's going to fly in and do some scouting. But if we check out the Harvesters, we're about even, and that's what's going to happen out of a Nexus first. But as you can see here, the third is on the way, as well as the Lair and a couple gases. This isn't the most economic build, as I've said before, but it does allow for a lot of versatility. You're going to be able to scout early, you're going to have link speed early, you can see the Roach Warrens on the way. And now, the Overlord Scout, oh my gosh, you're getting a Stargate. Good thing I'm getting a lair so I can pump out some Hydras right away. And already I'm feeling good, because if you open Gateway and then Stargate, it's like, okay, well, I saw the Stargate, I'm going to get a Spore at each of my bases and then get Hydra Roach, and you're probably just going to lose, because if you invest a lot or even just a little bit in the Stargate, it's going to delay his Colossi by so much, and TOS cannot really beat Roach Hydra without Colossi or High Templar, and High Templar, like, people never get High Templar before Colossi anymore, and I don't blame them. It's a lot more inconsistent, harder to land storms and stuff like that, but we are seeing actually another Stargate, are we? Where is that Stargate at? There you are. 2 Stargates. So that's really ballsy. Considering I already scouted 1 Stargate, I'm definitely going to be responding to it by getting Hydras, so I don't see how he's going to benefit from getting a second one, and he's getting Phoenix as well. It's like, I don't know, this is just kind of a weird decision. TOS fighting! I shall wait for you to return, my lord. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Not sure how I feel about that, but up go the Spores. We've got 1 Spore in my natural. We've got a Hydra Den, or no, we don't have a Spore in my natural. We have a Spore in a third. Harvester count now 52 to 46, but I have my third, and you gotta remember, man, he may have 46 Harvesters, but... oh, well, no, never mind. Scratch that. I was gonna, like, say something insightful. Don't invite me to a party, you ass goblin. But never mind. Anyway, getting a lot of upgrades, and this is why you're not seeing like a ton of units or a ton of drones, because I am focusing a lot on upgrades. Of course, you're going to want the Roach speed, you're going to want the Hydra range, and I'm getting them now because I feel like I don't really need to have a bunch of units. He's just got 5 Phoenix just flying around, and he knows I've seen them, so he's not going to be overly aggressive. His priority right there was picking off the Overlord over here, and then picking off the Overlord down there. And while that's annoying, it's not like game-breaking at all. I see my saturation's looking good, getting my +1 upgrades. And in this kind of situation, no Hydra Barrel, you little shit brain. In this kind of situation, I like to do a 3-base Roach Hydra timing, because I realize they're investing a lot in tech that isn't Colossi, and without those, they can't really beat a 2-2 Hydra Roach push, and by 2-2 I mean my upgrades. So I'm going to be pushing out timing with my 2-2 upgrades. Now we can see saturation not going so well for him. Just now producing probes out of that. I'm now up by 11 Harvesters. My 3rd base is up and running much sooner than him. And he's got some fairly useless Phoenix. He's only gotten a couple kills. Looks like he's only killed 2 workers. I've killed 2 workers as well, both of them which were scouting, I believe. And eventually I'm going to hit that Hydra mark, where he just won't be able to engage my bases safely. I mean, if I had like 5 or 6 Hydras, he could easily kill that with these Phoenix, but, you know, once I get 11 or 12 or so, he's not going to want to engage any of my bases without keeping a keen eye on, you know, what's approaching him. And as you can see here, here come the Hydras. 4 more Hydras on the way. Here come my +2 and Muscular Augments. That would be the Hydra speed. And this Overseer coming in to check to see if he's got a 3rd. Have I seen the 3rd? Looks like I have seen the 3rd. I just kind of want to check what tech he has. Now, at this point in the game, I knew I wanted to try the Roach Hydra +2 timing. I knew I could probably get in there before he got a Colossi, maybe 2 Colossi, I don't know. And I want to try to see how soon he is to getting the Colossi. And it looks like we will see just that with this Overseer. There's the Robotics Bay, and right now I'm kind of softly chuckling to myself. I'm like, okay, well, he might get some Colossi out, but he might not have Thermal Lances, and it made me giggle some. These Hydras getting caught off guard, 1 going down, but finally getting reinforced by a couple more Hydras. Losing a couple Hydras, so he's actually making fairly good use of these Phoenix, considering that he telegraphed this strategy completely. Also getting some Void Rays. I'm not sure what that is about. I mean, Protoss have that Colossi, Void Ray Storm, Death Ball, or whatever, but he's trying to get it too early on too low of an economy. He's only on 3 base, his 3rd base isn't even saturated, and he doesn't have all the tech he needs yet. He's just now starting his +1 ground, where I'm almost done with 2-2, so a lot of weird decisions going on. He's trying to do everything at once, and he looks like he's just now starting that Thermal Lances. Does he have any Colossi coming out even? Oh, he's actually supply capped himself. Oh my goodness. +2, almost done. These Void Rays are going to be virtually useless. I don't know why you would get Void Rays when you know your opponent has lots of Hydras. Like I said, he's trying to get that ultimate Colossus, Void Ray, whatever, Death Ball earlier than he can really afford to. So now that he's not supply capped, that first Colossus is on the way. that Thermal Lances needs to be chrono boosted. He does have 100 energy at his main, 50 at his next natural, and 100 at his third, so maybe not. He's kind of stressed out. He sees these units and he's like, oh my god, what do I do? And I want some more room to fight, so I'm going to be busting down these rocks. My units are +2/+2. He's just now hitting +1 attack. This is a huge upgrade advantage, and you're going to see exactly what happens here. Oh my gosh, this Thermal Lances really needs to complete. He needs a Colossi, but I see that he's chrono boosting it frantically, and I'm able to take it down with 122 out of 140. He's got the Purify going. He's got the Guardian Shield soaking up so much damage, but remember, he's soaking up 2 damage with that, but I am as well because I have armor upgrades, continuing to rally roaches, 2 Vipers on the way, 8 roaches, 6 Hydras on the way, and he just didn't stand a chance. Looks like he just rage quit out of the game. I know this was a short game, and I know both of these were short today, but it just teaches you so much about the game by watching this. It was so straightforward, just a simple 2-2 timing, scouting this, realizing he's not going to have Colossi very soon, and even if he did, I had Vipers on the way. Wow, Vipers train fast, holy shit. I had Vipers on the way, and he just tried to do too much with too little money. The Void Rays were silly. Killing the Thermal Lances was a little bit lucky, but honestly it wouldn't have mattered at all. He only had 1 Colossus at that point, but pretty interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 4th was on the way, of course, and he actually had a lot of money, so maybe that guy was just a piece of shit. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.